Welcome to a new video. I really like doing these videos every couple of weeks or so, just around my house, behind the scenes of my business. I don't do anything really outside of the house or for photo shoots like any of my personal life, but I did want to talk about something that is going on in my personal life, and I shared about it on Instagram, and it's about what I'm feeling mentally in conjunction to birth control and how it's making me feel. I'm having a really hard time. I already struggle with depression. I've had depression, been diagnosed with it, I believe in 2017 is when I went on medication, and the medication helps me so much. And also regular exercise helps me be able to just be in a better mental state, not be as anxious. I haven't struggled with anxiety in a long time. Some situations will give me anxiety and I'll have a panic attack or anxiety attack here and there. I know they're two different things, but I really haven't had anxiety in the same way as I did when I lived in New York City. Now being here in Seattle, I don't experience it as much, and I haven't felt really depressed recently until I went on the birth control pill. So I went on the pill 4 weeks ago, actually, because I just started my fourth row, I guess about 3.5 weeks ago. And there's so many hormones that a lot of the pills contain. So headaches, nausea, changes in your period, spotting during your period. And I haven't, thank God, had headaches, nausea, any of that kind of stuff. But I have kind of realized that I've had mood swings. When I shared on Instagram how I was feeling, I didn't fully realize that it was mood swings. I just would feel really sad and struggling with depression more than I have in a year or so. And a lot of people gave me so much just reassuring feedback that things kind of level out after 2 to 6 weeks. For some people it was 60 days. Some people it was immediately they just needed to switch completely to a different option. And so I haven't shared a ton on Instagram stories really since I moved to Seattle in 2019. In the same capacity I used to. When I lived in New York, I just felt like my life was so much more interesting. And being here in Seattle, I've just been sharing pretty much only about photography. And when I first was redoing my house, I'd done so many changes, and I've definitely included it in YouTube videos, but it was my first time in a long time that I can remember that I opened up on Instagram stories, and it felt really good. And it felt good to have other people also write and be like, I'm so glad you were talking about this. So that's kind of something that I'm wanting to do. Oh, Bumblebee. That's something I'm wanting to do and challenge myself to open more up just about mental health on Instagram. Okay, I want to show you Bumblebee before I continue. He just snuggled up next to me. Oh, that's so cute. And look, he's touching my foot. Oh. My little guy. Okay. But typically, side effects go away within 2 to 3 months. For some people, it was sooner. For some people, it was later. And like I said, for some people, they needed to switch completely. And so it's kind of up to it's determined by your individual body what side effects you'll get and what birth control type is going to work, and then, or what variation, and then what type from there. But it shouldn't make you, though, feel uncomfortable or sick. And for me, it hasn't, so that's a really good sign. What's reassuring to me is that the birth control pill has been around for decades, and millions of people have been using it safely. I'm hoping that everything is going to kind of even out soon. It started to, but today I feel like it hasn't. It's back to normal. So I kind of want to talk about some things as well that I'm wanting to do and implement and get back into a routine. I haven't really been in a routine for a couple of weeks, and that's just overall affecting my mood and my productivity as well. Before I move on though, I do want to share a list that's written out about sources for affordable birth control in America. So there's something called the Affordable Care Act that has been in place since 2012, and the median out-of-pocket cost for an IUD went down from $40 to $0 across 3.5 million women with private health insurance. And for reference, an IUD, if you paid for it out of pocket, it can cost up to $1,300. So the Affordable Care Act is one thing that can help people get access to general affordable birth control. Another thing too is Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood is not just for abortions. You can do also like breast cancer screening. They have so many services, and one of that is birth control, STI, and STD testing. It's a service offered by Planned Parenthood and other programs as well. And Planned Parenthood offers payment plans and can work with you with financial advisors to map out for you payment or low-cost assistance on a sliding scale. Kind of back to the pill itself and the side effects. So not all of the side effects are bad. Birth control can help with acne. It can help regulate periods. If you have very heavy periods, that's one of the reasons why I'm on the pill, is because my periods have been so excruciatingly painful and long, and more so recently than ever before. It can ease the cramps and help with PMS. I feel like it has really made my hormones very wiggly squiggly, and I'm experiencing really highs and lows throughout the entire day. I also have not had a proper routine for weeks. I've had a major life change, and it's been really fun and exciting, but it's really gotten me out of the swing of things, and I thrive on routine. I really need routine to be able to be efficient and operate, and part of that routine is getting more than enough sleep and exercising almost daily. And with having enough sleep means having strict boundaries around my phone usage, which I had up until recently. And I'm really hoping that that's going to help just improve what I'm experiencing. And I just have to give myself grace as my hormones do go through this major change, whether you're going on the pill or off the pill. It's to be expected. So I'm going to just do everything I can to have grace for myself and to adjust. And it's hard too, because I feel like within my business, I've just been so stagnant. Not in my photography business, but in my education. So posting on social media, and, I wanted to restart my photography podcast. I have several ideas for new online courses that I want to do. I have these new projects that I want to start, but I also don't feel like I'm in the place mentally to begin them. But I have this pressure just on my chest because I enrolled in this business mastermind that was a high ticket, and it was an investment for me time-wise, emotionally, and financially, and I haven't seen results from it. And not for a lack of trying, it's been really disappointing. And with it though, it's like, how do I make the absolute most of it, of this investment? I have to keep making new projects and working, but I can't mentally do it. And so that also is just a big pressure that I have. And I just feel like everything is just jumbling around my brain. I'm just feeling depressed, and I'm really hoping, I'm nervous that the hormones aren't gonna even out, if that's the term for it, but I'm really just trying to ride it out and enjoy this new season of my life, because it is really exciting, but I don't want my work to backslide because of it and because of the birth control. So that's how I'm feeling. I didn't go to New York. I'll talk about that in a new clip, but I was meant to be in New York. I'm not. I'm feeling really, really bad and guilty about that, but it's what I had to do. But this vlog it's going to be a bit different because this week I was supposed to be gone, and so I don't have photo shoots until Friday, and it's Monday right now. Okay, that was a big brain dump. I definitely am gonna make it to Orange Theory tonight. That's a big priority for me in this video. It's Monday. I'm going to end it like Friday night after the photo shoot. So I really want to make it to Orange Theory 4 times this week just to get those endorphins going. That's why I love to exercise, and why I really make it a point is because it just helps my mood so much. And I'm really hoping that's going to help me kind of combat these other symptoms that I'm feeling, at least just easing it up. That's my update. I'm really struggling, but I'm so grateful for everybody in my life who is giving me grace and helping me through this period, but it is really hard. And I'm like crying every like 2 hours. And like right now, it just, at this time of day, I don't know what it is. It's like towards the very end of the day. It's 4:30 right now. I just like hit this lower point, but I'm gonna take an Orange Theory class in a few hours, and hopefully that will help me just through the evening. Maybe we'll do a bath tonight, get some good sleep. I don't know, I just wanted to share about it. So I'm gonna move on with my day, and I'll check in and kind of explain the New York situation in a bit. Bumblebee. You guys, look at how cute Bumblebee is. And how cute my coffee table is looking. My little love bug. I just wrapped up with all of my meetings. It's a funky week because I was meant to be in New York City this week. Instead, I am in Seattle. I didn't end up going to New York because I had a family emergency, and it was really hard to stay, but I'm glad that I did. I needed to stay. My clients are so understanding. It was a bit of a scramble because it was a last minute decision, but I went with my intuition. I trusted my gut, and I'm glad I made that decision. So that's that. This has been a long intro talking about this and then birth control, but that's my Monday. So I'm gonna record all the way, hopefully until Friday, and Friday is when I have a photo shoot. I don't know if I'll do every day, but we'll see. So I'm gonna get started with my day. It's been about an hour and a half, and I've just been doing copywriting for captions and deciding what I want to be offering on Instagram over the next couple of months. And one of those things is my one-on-one mentoring, consulting, coaching. If you're interested in booking a one-on-one session, it's like if you've ever wanted to pick my brain about anything, how to start a podcast, how to start a YouTube channel, how to do branding for your photography business, how to go full-time to part-time, that's exactly what these calls are. They're tailored completely to you, your needs, your business. And I'm gonna take a break, get a snack, and show you the backyard because it's been about a month since my last backyard update was filmed. And everything, almost everything is in full bloom, and we've added in a furniture piece. I'm so excited about it, and it looks really cute. So I'm gonna take you through that right now. Before we get even into the backyard, these flowers are from the backyard, and look at how many there are. So this is a form of daisy. Isn't that just so cute? Before we go outside too, this is the cutest view that we have sitting in from the dining room. This is the new furniture piece. Well, actually it's 2 different pieces. So let's go take a look. Okay, so it's 2 different pieces, both from Details Home and Garden, which is a shop in Paulsbo over the peninsula in Washington. It's about an hour and a half from Seattle. And this used to be something from a chicken coop. And then this is a really cool dresser that's actually fully functioning, with the exception of this one drawer that my mom's popped in these little fake flowers. And I love that all of these drawers work and can hold stuff. So on top of it, my mom's just begun to decorate it. She wants to find really, really big bird cages to put on top, but right now we have a hanging basket. So I have this rusty little bird, really cute. This actually was from this and a couple other little guys like this. Were from a different store in Paulsbo that's now closed, but it was right next door to Details. And this was our original inspiration actually for the backyard. So the topiaries and then this really pretty like English garden style. I love it. So that sits here. And this is really cool because you can just start styling it. I mean, we haven't even really begun. Oh, this is something that my mom picked up. We went to Post Hotel in Leavenworth last week, Monday through Wednesday of last week. And And this is a really cool little cherub thing we found in a shop there. We also found these in a shop there as well. They're really cool coasters. This beautiful bee holder, and then all of these are little bees. So we have like navy. This pink one is really cute. And these are for the outdoor dining table, which I'll show in a second. That's also from Details Home and Garden. Be careful with this. I feel like it's gonna... Okay, there we go. This little guy. We just have random things in it right now. This is cool. It's from Anthropology, and it looks really pretty. And here's the little version of it. And she's also hung up this mirror. On top is a hanging basket, and then some lights, and then the pergola. We're back to this perspective. So we have some bougainvillea, I think is how you pronounce it. And then these are some herbs. So oregano, sage, or is that oregano? I'm not exactly sure. Okay, we have this guy, and this guy. Some little moss that's going to be planted as ground cover. But yeah, I think that this is just so cute, and it adds privacy too, and just kind of finishes off the pergola. So the two posts are on both sides. And then down here we have some ground cover that was planted. This is like the most recent. It's really cute. I think this is called Irish moss. I could be wrong though, but that will spread out. And then here is a planter box that we have on the side, just so that bumblebee goes up directly from the stairs. Oh, my mom got this little mat from a store in Leavenworth as well. Really cute, like blue color. So we have some new pots. These are, oh, where did the other one go? Okay, well, there was a set. Oh, there's this one, and then there's this guy. And I love the color. I love that they have the red in it. Here's the daisies that were in the vase. Oh my gosh, it's so bright. Up here, okay, we have another hanging basket up here. You come from off of the steps, and then over here is more ground cover. This is like a clover. And then we have a column, and then the hydrangeas in these pots are just thriving. I'm so happy that these lasted through the winter. Hopefully they will be in bloom, full bloom in a couple of days. And then these little guys are randomly growing. I forgot what these are called, but these little jumping guys are jumping all around. We didn't plant these, and they are just so cute. Look at that. I love the colors of these. Okay, so here is the table, and this is from Details as well. I'm so happy that we went with it. I just think it's so perfect. We have a hanging basket that's actually on this little stand. It looks so nice on here. I love that my mom put it here. I just love it. Let's see. We don't have too many other updates in the rest of this space. Here's these little guys. The weeping willow, or no, the willow we moved over. These are tomatoes, I believe. Don't know what this guy is. Okay, so the ivy started growing up this rusty thing. So that's so awesome because my mom was training it. Again, we have a little random flower. Oh, it's so bright. The plants are loving it, but it's hard for me to show. Maybe I'll come back a little bit later and do this when it's in the shade because there's so much that I want to share. These roses are doing good. Yeah, it's so bright. Oh, this ground cover I want to share. There's so much that's developed, but oh, I got this radiator. This is the same radiator that was actually at my New York apartment, just a larger version, but it's the exact same color and texture. And I don't know, we want to have something growing up it, but I'm going to come back when it's not so bright out. Okay, I'm going to switch up my environment and just spend about an hour and a half working down here, and then at 3:30, it's currently 2:30, I guess I'm gonna spend an hour. I wanna be on a walk at 3:30, and then I'm gonna take a late night Orange Theory class. But I've just been working from my office, and I'm so thankful to be able to have separate spaces that I can work. I can even work up in my loft. Check in about an hour. Okay, I'm randomly not feeling good, like at all. I'm having like a major mood swing, like a low. I'm just like feeling really depressed for no reason. So, well, for the reason being the birth control, but I'm gonna go on a walk. Okay, I'm gonna go on a walk with Bumblebee. I'm back from the walk and I'm really glad that I went. I'm feeling a bit better, but still a little bit like off. And so I know that going to Orange Theory, even though I honestly don't want to go, I am going to really be glad that I went. So I'm gonna head out to class and then I'll check in once I'm home. I just walked in the door from Orange Theory and I'm feeling so much better. I have a burst of energy. I'm really, really, really happy that I went, and it was one of the like signature workouts, so it was like a game against yourself. And I did really good, especially considering I haven't gone in like 10, 12, 13 days. Now out back, it is in the shade, so I'm gonna finish up the garden tour. Here's one of the daisies that is going crazy. And it started to was pretty small too. Let's see. Because the last update I gave was like a month ago. So it's grown quite a bit, especially just in 1 month. My mom got this little bird. So cute. This isn't ground cover that we planted, but looks pretty cute right now. My mom installed an irrigation system, and I guess it was pretty simple, so we don't have to water everything manually like we did last year. Here's some basil. Don't know what that is. And she actually made these pots she made. And then some tomatoes. I think that these are new. This is looking good. Oh my gosh, this is such better. Way better lighting. Mom, did you plant these guys, or are these the ones that have also popped up in here?
Popped up, but I might have, some of them I kind of like grabbed out of the ground and plopped up here. But I'm not really into the yellow, so I've actually kind of started ripping some of them out.
Really? I like, oh, this is new, I think. Well, maybe it's not.
Yeah.
The ivy's going crazy. It's growing up this rusty crusty.
I don't know how far I want it to grow up it though, but yeah, we can kind of train it to go up it.
This hydrangea is sad.
I know, it doesn't like it there.
So in the winter, is this a weed or is this a plant?
I don't know, I'm letting it grow. I'm not sure what it is.
But yeah, that hydrangea is really sad compared to the ones in the pots. But this one is going, this plant is going crazy town. Let's see what else is new. Oh, the snapdragons have started blooming. Oh, my camera's flashing. Okay. Oh, I didn't notice even this rose. This is new. And then here's how crazy these daisies are going. So that's what's in the vase. Lavender, these roses. Let's see if I can show a good. And they're so pretty. And then the St. Patrick's rose. Tons of new blooms like every week. Look how beautiful. And then this ground cover, oh my gosh, it looks so good. And then she planted more. I think this is one of the big additions because planting this was a lot of work. But yeah, it's looking really good. This English lavender is looking good. But yeah, this is crazy. Look at that. Especially compared to what it was. I just love, this is my favorite. These roses are just thriving. And then I think this is new too. Is it? What's this? Sweet peas across the back. Here's one of the hanging baskets too. Better look at it. So yeah, it's looking really good. That's the garden update. Sorry it was split into two, but this is I'm gonna end today here. I'll see you tomorrow. It's Tuesday at like 5 o'clock. I'm headed out to my Orange Theory class. Today I was at the computer all day long, but I felt so accomplished and productive, and I was really able to focus. Something I really haven't felt in like since starting birth control. I haven't felt myself. I haven't been able to really zone in and just power through what I need to get done. And I'm really self-disciplined and self-motivated and just able to structure my time out and manage my time well, but I haven't been like that in what feels like so long. So today I just felt really good, and I don't know if it's attributed to the fact that I ate like proper meals today that are like nutritional, like high nutritional value. I didn't just have like an apple here and then, you know, coffee there. I only had 1 cup of coffee this morning, and then I had like this much leftover Starbucks that was in my fridge from yesterday. And so I'm going to try to, something I want to do is cut down on the amount of caffeine that I have. I'd like to just have 1 cup of coffee a day. And typically I'll have 3 in like Nespresso. So it's like 2 shots of Nespresso. So it's a bit much caffeine wise. And I also don't know if going to Orange Theory last night had something to do with my mood today, but I think it all works together. And so I'm just excited to have it continue. I'm going to go to Orange Theory now, and then when I get home, I will be taking Bumblebee. My plans are to take Bumblebee on a long walk this evening. I want to call one of my friends. I love catching up on the phone with my friends when I'm walking him. And then I'll be done for the day. I have a big video that I'm exporting right now. It's like 5 GB file, which is large for the videos that I create. So that's about 50% done. So hopefully it will be done before class, but if not, I'll just have it finished up, and I want to upload it and send it to the brand for approval tonight. So that's the last thing I have to do tonight. I'm at the inbox 0. I'm feeling so good. Just like I don't have that pressure on my chest today like I had yesterday and like I've had for a while. So I'm going to head out to class, and then I'm going to check in at some point just to keep myself accountable that I actually went. So I'll see you later. I'm back from Orange Theory. Here's what I wore. I wore Lulu leggings. This is a similar color, different style to what I wore yesterday. And then Lulu sports bra. This is my favorite sports bra that they make. I will check in a little bit later. Wanted to do a check-in. It's Thursday. Yesterday was great. I worked, I hung out with my brothers, I went and saw my boyfriend. I did not go to Orange Theory because instead I chose to socialize. And it was a really good, refreshing day. Today, though, I have been just working at the computer, and randomly I just let my dog out. He is having his lunch right now. It's 2 o'clock, and I just am randomly feeling very depressed. It's like a mood swing. So what I'm going to do is going to go out on a walk and then come back home, work some more. I'm almost done with my work day. I have like 2 more hours. I might be able to take an earlier Orange Theory class. I am still on track to hit my goal of going to Orange Theory 4 times this week. I'm just feeling so over having these mood swing things. I mean, it just reminds me, like, this feeling that I keep randomly having through the day. It just reminds me so much of when I was really depressed in New York. Even like before, when I moved there originally when I was 19. And I just hate feeling like this because my life is in such a different place. Like, I'm loving everything about my life, and so just having this medication that's making me be in this like a bad mood, even though like I actually am not in this mood. I'm not sad. It's just really hard, especially just when I'm trying to focus on getting work done. So I'm so over it. There is an Orange Theory class that starts in like 45 minutes, but I just want to go on a walk. And yeah, so I'm gonna do the later one. But I just hate this so much. I'm just not doing good. I just feel like I have pressure on my chest, and it sucks. It's so distracting. And I like can't get done what I need to do during the work day when I have this feeling. So I'm gonna take a break, go on a walk, and then I'll check in once I'm back from that. Quick update. The lights are kind of bad in here right now, but I just went on the walk. It's 3:30 right now, and I'm gonna go to an Orange Theory class, just the next one. I think it's at 4. I was gonna go to one later, but I'm not feeling much better, and I'm just feeling really like frustrated that I can't, like I wasn't able to, I just need to end my work day, and I only have like 2 more hours to work, so I'm glad I have the ability to end it right now. I'll just get up earlier tomorrow and finish those tasks. I'm glad I have the ability to like work with this, but it does suck either way. Okay, it's Friday, and I didn't update my little vlog here yesterday after I got back from Orange Theory, but basically I went on the walk. The walk helped me, but not a ton, but it definitely improved my mood. And then I went to Orange Theory, and after Orange Theory, I felt good, and I wanted to be productive because I wasn't able to in that last bit of the day. So what I did was I went to Trader Joe's, and I actually went to Home Goods, and I filled up my tank at Costco gas. So that kind of satisfied that desire to be productive, but in a different way than working. I'm definitely feeling so much better, but I'm still feeling a bit down. But I know my mood will improve once I do my hair, makeup, take Bumblebee on a walk, and once I get to the session tonight, that'll be really fun. Okay, I'm ready for the session. I did a blowout with the Dyson, but it always gets puffy because of the heat, so I don't know why I do this. Flat iron curls last so much longer for me and withstand the heat. So this is my outfit. I wore this actually on Wednesday, almost identical. These cute heart earrings are from Kendra Scott, and I got them when I went to Portland back in February. And then my puffy dress from Abercrombie. This dress is the best. I'm really glad that I have this going on tonight. I know it's gonna really boost my mood. So I am going to bring this camera along, but I'm gonna leave the microphone here, so the audio is gonna change a bit. Hopefully not too much though. I'm here with Callie, and we are on this beautiful rooftop that Callie found, actually. This is her spot. Thank you for revealing the location to me. And we are about to shoot the behind the scenes for my friend Anya's couple photos. She wanted a rooftop location. So today we're going to stick with the 5D Mark IV and then a 50 1.2 lens. And then we'll probably grab the Sigma 24 for some wide shots. And then I also brought my Contax point and shoot camera for a few shots. This has Portra 160 in it. Oh, this moment for you, Anya. Sorry. Oh my gosh, and the boots, oh my gosh, the hair, the cheekbones, the makeup, the lashes.
The gum.
You look so beautiful. Oh my gosh, how does it feel having a boyfriend?
I missed you, Jess.
So Anya's whole family is here today. Yeah, for this moment. Like, I was like, they pull up and they just like keep coming out of the car, and I'm like, oh, and Shay is here, and this like, and her sister and her sister's boyfriend are here. Like, this is the moment we've all been waiting for.
Happening.
And it's not even her engagement photo. So,
It's gonna be a whole parking lot full of people at that point.
the first outfit, and then we're gonna do a second one, which is more casual, and I'm feeling good. It's definitely, I was just telling Callie, like, it's weird shooting in this state. I'm feeling better, but I'm still kind of like I just feel like my mind is blinking so much, and so I don't know, but I know that they're gonna be cute. I'm having so much fun. I'm so glad that this shoot is today, but mentally I'm just like, ugh. Okay, here's our second look. Oh my gosh, you guys look so cute. Stop. Okay. It's Saturday and I've switched to my iPhone because my mom and I are going to one of my favorite little towns in King County called Sumner. And this is where we typically find the best antique decor for our house. There's so many great shops. It's a little bit colder out, it's overcast, so I'm able to wear one of my favorite Love Shack Fancy long dresses, and then I have my Celine basket bag that I got on the Real using some gift credit, and I chose this last year. I love it. And then I have my little Kendra Scott hoops, heart hoops. I love it. So I'm feeling really good. Now today I did go to Orange Theory, but I was 15 minutes late. I thought class started at 11:30. I was on a wait list. I got off the wait list. It started at 11:15, but because I was on the wait list, it didn't sync to my Google Cal. Instead, it gave me a notification, so I just went thinking it was 11:30. So, but I'm feeling really good, and then one of my brothers are going to come over for dinner tonight, so we're going to head out to Sumner. I'm going to bring you along on my phone. Okay, this is my favorite one to go to. Let's see what is inside. there's a cute store behind me. It's closed right now, or it's not open yet. But we've been having so much fun. I haven't gotten anything except for a really cute collar for Bumblebee. It has pearls on it. It's so cute. I couldn't resist. So we're going to a couple more stores. One is a garden store, and then like a more modern home decor. Not modern like the style, but just not vintage stuff. So cute. Look at how perfect this is for my bedroom. We're going to one last store, this garden market over here. Okay, Puffy and I are waiting outside because there's no dogs allowed. So my mom is in there taking a look. It's very cute though. We're back from Sumner and my brother actually just got here. So I'm gonna go downstairs and we're gonna have dinner together. But I really quickly, while there's still a good light up here, want to run through the 5 things I bought in Sumner, all at that same store, Northlight Interiors. I got this matchbook set. This is actually from Patch, New York City, which is the same place that I got my bathroom wallpaper from, and this is the same Fable print. Isn't that so perfect? How perfect, right? Then I got this little chicken, which is so cute. I don't know where she's gonna live, but I love her. I love all the colors, the tones, the glitter, and it's handmade. I couldn't go without it. Okay, so then the most exciting thing is this box that I got. I'm gonna actually stand it up, but this matches my bedroom perfectly. My bedroom ceiling is this color. Let's go take a look in the room. So my bedroom has chartreuse ceilings, and then here's kind of the accents right now. Chartreuse and white. It's super simple. Here's this side of it. This is not decorated whatsoever, but I want to do this above here in place of these roses to pull up that chartreuse, or maybe I'll swap that, put that on the other shelf, and then pull up the color here because this is the shelf with more white than green, I guess. Looks so good with that too. But yeah, it'll look good on the other shelf where we don't have the green. But how perfect is this? Lastly, I got these 2 books. I didn't know that they had a second book. So this is Patina Style. So I have the Patina Farm book, and this is a lot more about the details. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this. And then this is a book that I've seen all over the place, and so I've always wanted it. So cute. Lots and lots of details. Just cute for inspiration. Beautiful. Today I'm feeling good, and I also believe that's contributed to the fact I got a lot of sleep last night. So I plan to do the same today, and then tomorrow will be really fun. I have plans, but I'm going to end off this video here. Next week is going to be super fun because we have a lot of photo shoots I'll be bringing you behind the scenes for at some really dreamy outdoor locations, all during golden hour. I'm really looking forward to it and just being back into more of a typical week for me. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.